Is it not working on the audio? Bottom of the second. Sorry for the technical difficulties. Forgot we were using the phone Wi-Fi. One of our guys left up here. And
You can say his name.
Kyle Sellers, I'll say his name. Temple looked good in the top half of the second. I believe he had 2 strikeouts, and I think it was Thompson caught one in left field. And to start the bottom of the second here, it's 1 out. Justin Johnson walked, and they had the force out at second. And then Cole and Temple both reached on soft contact. Well, Cole reached on the fielder's choice, and then Temple hit a soft grounder to third, and he bobbled it, and Temple was able to get on. Another pitching change. It's number 12. That's their leadoff hitter, Carter Gilmer. So Junction City has runners at first and second, 1 out. Graydon Henry up. Second pitcher they used was kind of a lefty, slow spin, real off speed. Had Junction out front. First pitcher threw pretty firm, I'm not going to lie to you. And he just wasn't able to get it over the plate. And this pitcher right here is kind of in between, has a kind of a 3/4 release.
I love how you keep looking at me,
Just not used to doing baseball, man.
waiting on me to commentate.
It's nice to have someone to talk to, even though you're unrecognized. Graydon's got to make sure this got those strikes. If it's in there on that first pitch, wouldn't mind again with the runner on second, a big hole between first and second, and Junction was able to utilize that opposite field. First pitch, Henry, nice line shot down the third baseline. That's going to score 1. Temple's going to be held up at second. Nope, got to get back to first on Graydon.
I think I've got everything lined out here. Maybe.
Pretty nice little shot there by Henry into left field right down the baseline. It's going to bring up the freshman, Nemo Caldwell. 3-0 Dragons. Runners on first and second, 1 out. Kyle, if this continues to happen, we may be at all the games. Colton's going to make sure of it. See if Nemo can jump on one right here. He wanted it. Good job laying off of it. Kind of dove down at the last second. 1-0 count. Nemo to be a freshman, that's a good-looking kid. Colton's kind of raved about him.
Yeah, I mean.
I got up under that one a little bit, but it should be deep enough to tag. Ball's carrying pretty well. Good job by Temple going. You got to be standing on second base right there.
Yeah, he's got to read that.
Yeah, and Colton's giving him right to him right now. He's got to be back and be able to tag on that. That would eliminate the double play. Well, you don't need a double play. It's 2 outs, but still 2 runners in scoring position.
And I had an umpire last week. He got with me, and he said Nemo, I guess he had the flu.
That's when he had just come. Yeah,
maybe he come back JV. In his first game JV. He hit the ball hard, and he was really raving about him. So we kind of talked to Colton about him a little bit, and he's pretty high on that kid.
Rightfully so. It's going to bring up Bo Maxey, the senior. Love to have runners on first and second.
Yeah, that would be a big help.
Second, third, excuse me. Bo Maxey up, 2 outs. like I said, they brought that first pitcher in, and he was throwing. It's hard to guess because I haven't watched high school baseball in a while, but he was throwing pretty firm.
Yeah.
I would say mid-80s.
Maybe 75.
Yeah, you got my
72.
volume. You got my volume.
I was waiting on you to say something about it.
Yeah, he was throwing firm.
And once again, sorry about the camera. This is the first time doing this, so we're trying to figure out where the best spot is, what we can do, and we don't want to break Wayne's camera.
Yeah,
so it's got to be behind the net right now, but at least you can see a little bit. We're zoomed out as far as we can. Probably not going to move the camera much when the ball's hit. So
that ball has a chance to die if it can get past Caldwell, and it's
and
on the
ground. The
ball's
on the ground.
Get back on second. Yeah. We'll take it.
How many outs? Is there two outs? Why weren't we running?
I don't know.
He should have been sitting on third.
Base running there. Two of them. That stuff you go correct after this inning. 4-0 Junction City. Runners on first and second. It's going to bring up Thompson. This kid right here from Murfreesboro is throwing strikes. I thought Caldwell had a beat on that ball. A little late. Got to be decided when you get up there. Bat path kind of lagged just a hair. This kid right here is throwing strikes. You got to get up there ready to hit.
Yeah, they're already on their third pitcher of the game tonight, or this evening. So
they didn't leave the lefty in long. Like I said, he wasn't throwing 60, 65 miles an hour, but he could spin it pretty well.
Dragons do have a doubleheader here tonight.
Horatio next, right?
Yes.
Another good baseball team.
Right towards my truck, where I hope my truck is safe for the rest of the night and doesn't get hit by a baseball.
Should be, but you know. Colton said they weren't cooking, and I sure smell a grill out there.
You know, Roseburg here has got their big trailer here.
Good job by Thompson just putting
getting
that ball in play.
Yeah, just getting the ball in play.
That's a tough play right there. Thompson get on the line, and he does.
He's off the bag.
Once again.
Bases loaded.
Yeah, but if you were sitting on third base right there like you could have been, that scores a run. Good hustle by Thompson. You said it this morning, Kyle, that wet field could play a factor.
Yeah, it just kills the ball. I tried to tell Colton that would be in our advantage. And, you know, they played, what night was it? Tuesday night? Monday night?
What is today, Friday?
Saturday.
Saturday? Oh,
sure. They had, from what I understood, they had the bases loaded 3 or 4 innings, and they had a runner on first and second. Two or three more innings. They had runners on every inning.
Thursday against Claiborne, wasn't it?
They had runners on every inning and left the bases loaded 2 innings I know of, and still only scored 1 run in the ball game.
Oh, never mind. You're talking about the game here. Yeah, that was. I can't remember what day it was. The day before. It may have been Wednesday.
Yeah, it was Tuesday or Wednesday.
Yeah, and Colton was pretty animated about that.
They've left a lot of runners on base this year. So, I mean, in these situations, just get the bat on the ball. Just get the ball in play and let these kids try to make a play.
Sims kind of that unorthodox stance, kind of. You don't see that a lot.
He's a sophomore, I believe.
Yeah, I think so. Watch his front. I mean, he's a solid foot. You don't see it a lot. I'm gonna see how he adjusts his feet right here on the swing. I don't know. Whatever works. Just because it's unorthodox for normal doesn't mean it doesn't work. See if Sims can line one out here. 2-1 count. 3-1 count, good eye. Taylor Owens sitting on deck. Bases are juiced.
And shout out to Coach Hammett and Colton on getting the field
a lot of work.
In playable condition. He sent me some pictures of it this morning, and it was nasty. And we kind of talked him into not canceling today just so we could come down here and do this.
Got that lip, gave him a perfect hop. All he's got to do is throw it across, and he does. Sims put a pretty good swing on that, just kind of right at the third baseman.
Once again, got the ball in play, so
that's all you can ask for.
You know, that Junction come out of that inning with 2 runs, 4-0 here.
Temples look good the first 2 innings.
Yeah, and there's not really much more you could ask for.
And Murfreesboro's bats are going to wake up. Temple's keeping them off balance with his off-speed, kind of a good pitch combination. dialed up by Colton over there. I believe they should be at their 7-hole. I don't think they have had a – no, they had a runner that last inning, didn't they? So it should be Alex Harris, number 32, leading it off.
I think Junction's outfield might average 5 foot.
Yeah. I know someone that would be proud. Keelan Hodge.
Well, my mom, she told me the other day that she come down here and watched him play the other day, and she said, well, their second baseman's pretty small. I said, is he small as Jack's? And she said, he's smaller. And
I wonder what's playing second.
It's either 13 or –
It's probably Thompson. So because Owens will be on second tonight. Temple, I think Temple usually plays second, if I remember right. Which Colton told us he's been working with Taylor on pitching a little bit.
Well, does Temple play short?
I think Max. Well, he might when Bo.
And I know Nemo has played a little bit of third at in the JV games. So, which I guess
kids.
he's a DH tonight.
Yeah. This looks like Cole on third. Once again, we got to learn these players' names too. We haven't done baseball, and some of these kids don't play football and basketball, so we don't really know a lot of the names. We just get to learn who Colton gripes about the most. We usually can point them out.
We get to hear that plenty.
This is a pivotal inning, and yes, it will be Cameron Stevens. Excuse me.
And we are looking at maybe doing softball, Monday.
Yep, they're playing El Dorado.
El Dorado. Hopefully, we're looking at maybe shooting from the outfield, shooting in maybe.
Yeah, well, that's going to be the easiest over there.
Kind of give a different view. You won't have a net in your way.
Yeah, it's going to be learning.
We just got to figure out where we can get, where we can be, where we can get. So
we're going to be there.
Work in progress, and hopefully maybe we can look at getting a piece of plexiglass or something up here in front of this booth, and then once we get there, that would be ideal. But right now, like I said, we're just working with what we got, just trying to show a little bit of baseball. We're trying to expand to all sports and cover all the sports. So just doing what we can.
Good looking pitch. He has not gave that inside corner that breaks.
Yeah, I thought that was hitting him.
Yeah,
I'm sitting a little bit further over here to the left.
It's late life, but I mean it's catching a lot of that inside plate, and that's twice they haven't gave it. Temple's done a good job adjusting with the next pitch like that right there. And Colton said it best. He'll get a lot of strikeouts, but he's not going to be your strikeout pitcher. And once kids understand that, they become even better on the mound. Let your defense work behind you, and the strikeouts will come. He's got 4 of them tonight already. And he's got these kids off balance. He must have called that first one a strike. He's got 5 strikeouts, Kyle. Like I said.
Maybe you're his good luck charm.
Maybe I'm our good luck charm. Maybe it was us. We've been holding this team back. I can tell you one person that's very superstitious because I played for him. Coach Hammett, we will be back as much as we can for you.
Yeah. He probably don't even know we're up here.
100%. He told me to get whatever we need out of that field house. I started to take his computer, but
we need some Wi-Fi so I don't walk away again with my phone.
Yeah.
I was actually listening to it as I was walking away, and then the signal went away, and I was like, uh-oh, I know what that is.
Wonder why it went off.
Yeah, we're just trying to. We're rookies at this.
Yeah, we don't have our computer guy Denton from football and basketball. We just show up and turn a computer on and the camera on and roll.
They've somehow made me a computer guy. So
work in progress.
Hey, it's working.
Yeah.
So we got it set up in about 3 minutes, and then we hit a dead spot, and took us a little bit to figure out how to get that going.
I had to watch Alabama. Good pitch. Break Arkansas fans' heart there. I love it. I know they were getting ready to blow up in the group text too, Kyle.
Oh, yeah.
Wright's lit the 3 to close out the 4th. Good pitch. That's a good 2-2 pitch. You got to see if you can get the chase. Now you come after him. Yeah, D Wood and all them. I know they were ready to talk. Talon's got to be ready right here. This kid kind of elevated that one a little bit. You're going to have a base runner. Not a bad pitch, but I thought he may try to poke one over there to that right side. This is their 9-hole.
You may want to text Miss Pumphrey and tell her to share the new stream. Tell her to delete that one post off Facebook and share the new stream, because when the Wi-Fi went off. And I do need to shout out Jamario Bell.
Good pitch. They're playing right now,
playing in the state championship right now today.
Are they winning?
I'm not sure. Let me do some digging on that.
Yeah, if you're listening and got a score update on that one, send it to me or Kyle. Preferably me. Kyle's not a people's person.
Well, I've got a computer, a phone, and everything else
You know
in front
what?
of me, a box.
You don't have to be tech savvy up here.
I guess you're over here. You're filming, I guess, today.
Yeah, I got a camera.
First time all year that the cameraman's not going to get griped at. Well, I guess you can. You got a net in front of you, but
very possible. Someone's got to be talking. Lucky if you don't take third, too. Did not. Pass ball, though. Got all the way to second.
oh, I have the game on my phone right here.
What's the score?
Nevada is getting beat 33-16.
Mark Tree's pretty good, man.
They've only lost 3 games. They've only lost 3 games this year.
I was kind of looking into their stuff. Mark Tree's, they're always good at basketball. Anybody that
35-16 now with 6:50 left to go in the third.
They should have been.
Yeah, from what I've seen, Mark Tree had only lost 3 games. I think Nevada had lost roughly 7. I think they've lost 7. So
it was going to be a tall task, and it's not over. Bell and them were down the other day at half.
And just this is Mario's first year coaching, so to take a school
Give him
to the championship game the first year as a head coach, that's impressive. And
especially 1A. Everybody looks at it as 1A. 1A's got some dogs.
Yeah, 1A Guy and Guy Perkins.
Yeah, there's several of them.
There's quite a few that
one of them moved up this year to 2A, Izard County. They're usually a powerhouse in 1A. 1A plays basketball year round. You're gonna have some dudes.
Yeah.
Clarity.
Bradley, Emerson.
What about that freshman from Ruston the other night?
Oh,
Good
I've
pitch.
seen that.
A little off the plate. You got to keep your emotions in check right here. It's going to be back to the leadoff. You don't want to get those crooked numbers in. Nothing's hurt.
Yeah, you're still not. You still got 1 out. You got runners on first and second here.
I wouldn't mind a mound visit right here, though. He's going to do some adjusting just to get Temple's emotions in check a little bit,
I will say there looks like a very good crowd at the basketball game, and me and you'd kind of talked about the Pine Bluff.
Didn't give him that one either. 1-0.
Pine Bluff somebody game that had a few D1 prospects in it.
Yeah, which one?
Little Rock, was it Little Rock and Pine Bluff? Little Rock or Christian?
That was 4A. That was good pitch.
That was a good pitch.
Got a good jump. Pick it. Get the tag. Yeah, didn't get the tag down. It's a good call.
That was a good pick. He just got to get the ball back.
Held his glove a second.
And which I would rather him see. I'd rather see that and catch the ball than trying to move too fast and miss the ball.
Yep. It was a good throw by Henry. Good pick by Cole. Just didn't get the tag down. Did he call it a ball?
It says 1-1 on the count here.
Well, they had that on the first pitch. Coach Emmett just said it was right down the pipe.
It looked like it come back in.
Surely he called that one. One of the two a strike. They were both pretty good pitches.
I hadn't seen him throw up anything yet.
Pay attention to that real quick. Once again, another base running mistake on a team. That runner should be sitting at second base. Good pitch. Got to be a little quicker with that move on that one. Mark Tree has a kid football, you know, I talked to a guy out there. He's compared him to Dominique Grimes next year. Cam Carter, I believe is his name, or Camarion Carter. And told him, I said, man, I don't know, I ain't never seen the kid play, but if he's a Dom, that's special. Good pitch. Dude. I want to see vintage Coach Emmett over there and just get absolutely tossed.
You figure you'd see the pitching coach over there.
Oh, he's just got his book. He's kind of quietly mouthing a little bit. He's going to put his hand over his mouth. I want to see some aggression over there. 2-2 count. That ball's up.
A little high at the top of the numbers.
Yeah, that one right there was up. You got to make a good pitch here. Still 4-0 Junction City. Runners on second and third. This is the leadoff hitter. This is Gilmer. Good pitch. Good pitch there by Temple. I believe that's pushing 6 strikeouts for him.
Yeah, got 2 down here. That was a big pitch there, especially runners on second and third here.
This is the kid that pitched first. This is the maroon kid. Threw gas.
He's
a big kid.
Pretty big kid.
Temple had him way out front. I would.
Was did he throw left-handed?
No.
Okay, I was fixing to say.
You don't want to make a mistake to this kid. That's a lot of space, Kyle, between center and right.
Yeah, I would at least be at the 365 marker right.
I would shade that way a little bit.
Yeah, I feel like he's not. Right there. I feel like he's not going to be late on the ball.
2-0. Good block back there by Henry. Temple right here, you don't have to try to be too perfect.
Yeah. I mean, if anything, like we said, let him put the ball in play. I mean, the ball's going to slow down when it. I mean, that like I said, it's either going to hurt you or make it worse. But
yeah, give yourself a chance.
Way out front.
I'm shading the center fielder another 15 foot.
Yeah, he's way out front. So if he does get a hold of the ball, he is going to go.
Probably dead right.
Yeah, to the Junction City dugout. There he goes. He's moving him over now.
Not far enough.
He only moved him about 4 steps.
He'll paint one left center right here. All you got to do is make a throw. Ball almost ate him up. Good
throw.
Good throw.
Good play. He almost bobbled it. I would like to see him come get it just a little bit.
Yeah, ate him up on that last little bit.
He ought to know that he ought to know. I mean, if you let the ball get too deep in the dirt, you never know where it's going to go right now, especially how muddy it is. If it catches an edge, you got to come up and get the ball. Everything that's hitting the grass is going to get.
It's going to dive.
Yeah, it's going to dive tremendously. So come up and get the ball on the edge of the grass off the hop, and don't make that a bang play.
Absolutely, I agree 100%. You got that big lip coming off that field. I would imagine it's still there.
They Colton said they did a little bit of extra to it and tried to help it a little bit or something. So
I know when Coach Emmett used to, if you played third, he used to try to get you to play even with the bag, and you had that horrible lip on first and third, and it was rough. Same pitcher, 3/4. Junction headed to the bottom of the third. This kid right here, he's going to throw strikes. You've got to get to the plate ready to hit. I'd like to give a shout out to Miss Owens for just absolutely shouting out this loser over here.
Somebody's got to. That's who we do it for, Brennan. That's who we do it for. The fans.
I do it for
all 12 people watching right now.
I do it for the kids.
And it actually turned out to be not a terrible day for baseball. It's 53, 54 degrees, kind of a little bit cooler than what I like. But
I love it this temperature.
If the wind would stay down and everything, I think it's going to end up being a pretty nice day. And here comes the sun, so I don't know what that's going to do to our camera. But everything still looks pretty decent.
I know Jordan wouldn't show up today.
He's still dealing with the water heater issue.
He better send your money for California. He's holding us back. Coach Manager Waldron's going to cancel us. Colton over there giving lessons. I wish Justin would hit him with that bat. He's a pitching guy. He doesn't need to be giving hitting lessons. Colton hit bleeders to right field. Owens is going to lead it off for Junction City here in the bottom of the third. 4-0 Dragons. Y'all just want to listen to us on breaks because
I can get it out and show a few advertisers. And I will say we like to give a big shout out to Eldorado Custom Carpets for adding another 2 foot onto this.
Oh, it made all the difference in the world.
Onto this booth up here, so me and Brendan don't have to sit right beside each other.
I wish we'd take the 2 foot out. I kind of like the lap sitting.
So
gave that low strike right there. You got to be ready to hit because, I mean, this pitcher, he has thrown, I'm telling you, he's thrown a lot of strikes. That hit Owens. Take him any way we can get him.
I thought he stood there for a little bit.
Well, I did too. You could hear it.
You at least got to even act like it. Try to get it.
Bring up Justin Johnson. Yeah, you could hear it.
Get on base at any cost.
It's going to bring up the 9-hole Justin Johnson. Look like he's ready for a full day's work tomorrow. I've got one lined up for him. See if he can get on base here for Junction. Uh-oh, liner down left field. The ball's going to get down.
That's fair.
Ball.
Oh, he caught it foul.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
I thought I saw a fair ball.
I thought it did, too.
I don't have the best angle, but.
Nothing wrong with that. Do it again.
It's going to back the left fielder up here, too. He was playing pretty shallow. Watch this, Kyle. See if Coach Emmett's changed his signs in the last 12 years.
Well, I hear him that he's over here calling out numbers. So obviously, yes, he has changed his signs because we did not use numbers.
Watch this. If he does it, told you, he ain't changed no signs. It was a bunt for. I mean, it wasn't a sacrifice.
Did you not just hear him call numbers out?
Yeah, he told you to do it. Now he's giving him the other sign. So here we go. I told you it was going to happen, and it happened.
He calls.
I don't care what his numbers. I watched his other signs. What?
Here's numbers again.
He's already gave the sign.
They don't do signs.
Yes, he does.
They got the numbers on their wristbands.
No,
you got to hit that.
Yeah, he spun that in there perfectly. Watch him right here, Kyle. Before he ever gives a number, he's giving a sign. What'd I tell you? What is this going to be?
That don't mean nothing.
Cole Maxey, runner on first, 1 out. Pretty good block there by the catcher.
I just hope my phone don't die.
That's a problem we might have later.
That's doing pretty good right now. We're still 86%.
Are we doing the ratio game?
I don't know. That's up to you.
I mean, I will.
Depends on if we gotta. Depends on if you want to go over there and help some of the 14-year-olds. What time are you taking Taylor on her date tonight?
I'm gonna go check the spillway about. After dark. I don't have time.
Nothing like a nice date night with the kids down at the spillway.
Looking for guard. They just haven't heard that part yet. Hi, Maxie,
got to wait on it. Got to stay back. He's going to give him something to hit.
Mm-hmm.
So stay back on it and make good contact and hit the ball.
That's what Coach Emmett's telling him. Stay back, use the opposite side of the field if you have to.
You can tell they look aggressive at the plate right now.
They're swinging
that's
the bat
that's something that Colton's been trying to get into them or get them to be forceful up there. Well, he wasn't going to move. He was going to let it hit him.
But I'd have an ambulance called if I took a 65-mile-an-hour fastball to the back right now.
Y'all would have to pull me off the field. it hit me right in my ankle or my elbow or my knee.
I'd be done. 3-1 count. Runner on first, 1 out. I'm going to say he hasn't gave that pitch all night. That one was a little more in.
I felt like you turn on that one. You might put it on Miss Carlock out there.
Shout out to her for working the left field out there. Bring another pitching change. See what they bring in. They're going to bring in Caldwell. See what he's got. I bet he can throw pretty firm.
Yeah, he was a very good basketball player as we got to see this year.
Harding commit.
He dropped, what, 16 points in one quarter?
Yes, after.
Had 30, 35.
35 in the game. He didn't have much at halftime.
And he pretty much won him the ball game.
5 consecutive threes. Not too firm. Nothing like the first kid.
Yeah, no.
I'll be able to take you
When
here.
you're over here saying
70, 72.
Yeah. You're over here saying the first kid threw 82 a while ago.
Kid threw. I bet he threw 84, 85 on a high
Brennan?
ball. What? What?
You can't even say it with a straight face.
I'm serious. That first kid was throwing, man.
I was pushing more like 80.
I don't know.
He wasn't throwing that much harder than this kid.
Get off. You don't even deserve
Here,
a mic.
you know what?
No
I'm
comparison.
mutinous, and I'm one.
Runners on first and second, just 1 out. Just punch I need Brendan Miller to get at least 20 points tonight. As Grant Nelson capped it off for me in the first bet of the day. See what Temple can do here.
I'm going to say it's about 73.
I was about to say, if Kyle, that
Should have
first
brought
kid
my
I'm telling
radar
you,
gun.
won't you ask your cop that likes to give you window tint tickets for his radar?
He only uses the tent
Tester.
Yeah, he don't use a radar gun.
Yeah, he's throwing harder than 70.
I got one at home, but I don't know if it'll
Pick
read
up.
that. I don't know. It might. I don't know.
2-0 count.
Probably could have brought it.
Temple could punch one into right field right here. I ought to score Owens. 2-1. Count. He's kind of overthrowing a little bit too.
He's not as consistent. I mean, I think that's what against this Junction City team. I think you just need to be consistent, and you know they've had their struggles the last few years. They've got a younger group coming up.
Good pitch. That ball may find a hole. Nope. Gonna get.
Oh,
overthrow that. That's gonna be a
score a run there.
Temple's gonna be at second. You'll take them how you can get them.
That's right. Wasn't a terrible turn by the shortstop
Once
there.
Again, the ball just died. He has to come get that.
Yep.
he waited back, and
he had a chance at getting Temple.
It's slowing the runners down a little bit too, right?
Yeah, he had a chance at getting him there, but just kind of let it sail.
5-0 lead here with Graydon Henry up, runner on second. You need to get a base hit right here, and base hit should score a run with 2 outs. Temple should be moving on contact. Good pitch, way late. Try to get the slider. That's going to get Temple to third. It was a catchable ball. The catcher just missed it. Miss Owens doesn't like you at all, Kyle.
She didn't teach you that.
Yeah. Miss Owens, I was unteachable. You know this.
Need to turn the YouTube comments on, like the state announcers in Mansfield.
Still late. Yeah, they learned the Chapel kids love to comment. Oh, look. Way to fight it off. It's going to get umpire. I can't tell if he took it in the. I think he got him in the throat, Kyle. We'll take a break and we'll be back in a few minutes. Still a 2-strike count on Henry. Glad to see the umpire's okay. Couldn't tell if it got him in the neck or just in that. I mean, it was in that area. Good pitch. Slider froze him. Caldwell kind of adjusted in his mechanics a little bit there too, Kyle. He come out a little wild that first hitter, and he made the adjustment. Slider's working. He likes it. He likes to start that slider inside. It's a good-looking pitch. Headed to the 4th inning. It is 5-0 Junction City.
Shout out to Miss Owens.
What she said now?
She's on you on Facebook.
All right, I'm not fixing to hear all this. I'm done. Kyle didn't say nothing until the 3rd inning because he's working on his mic.
Yeah, because I've been over here working on the computer. If I'd have let you do it, where would we have been?
I'd be Facebook Live. Alabama's trolling Arkansas on Facebook. I don't know if I'd be proud of have to go to overtime with a loser team like Arkansas this year. Finished great coaching year by Musselman. Finished the below 500 this year. I'd like to shout that out. I don't see Nate Oates doing that. Had to let our 8 people that were listening know.
Well, Pam's listening, so
yeah,
she'll be ready to fight you.
That's okay.
She said she could hear the dugout better than she could us, but I don't really know what to do about that. So
I'm excited about the dugout, man. They had the Greg Carter chant going earlier.
I know.
Like I said, none of them know who Greg
I'm
is.
ready. I'm ready for the fans to get a little rowdy around here, so we can hear exactly what they say.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know if our
well,
fans
me and
are
you,
like
me and you have to be a little bit quiet because we got a lot of people around us, and
are you saying we talk bad during timeouts, Kyle?
well, we're just not very muffled like we are during basketball games. So
why would we need to be muffled?
Well, there's a lot of Murfreesboro fans sitting around us.
Leighton Wiltshire is going to lead things off for Murfreesboro. Temple's done a good job of attacking the strike zone today.
Good job by Colton there, getting up and getting the ball while he's
he looked like he
still
had
writing on his paper. That's multitasking
he
right
needs
there.
to cut his hair.
Oh,
looks ridiculous.
Where's my hat? Did I get the purple one with the white?
You got the one like he's got. Good pitch.
Oh,
0-2 count.
Little behind there.
You got to work that slider off the plate right here. Or curve, whatever Temple throws.
Wish the sun would come back out.
Good pitch. But you got to get it off the plate. Especially with the 0-2 count.
Hey, y'all watch out for that baseball coming through the stands.
You got to be ready for your Sims and Owens over there because he's been tardy on his swings. First couple pitches. And then he's going to paint one down the
Where'd it go?
Left side.
Oh.
Did he get a vehicle?
It almost got a kid.
Once again, Temple's got a 0-2 count. You got to work this ball well off the plate. See if you can get him to chase. They have shown the willingness to chase an outside pitch. Thought he was going to ring him up. Once again, tried to work inside. Ball was a little high.
I'd come back and start that curveball over the middle of the plate. See if he'll go get it.
That's why I said I'd work it a little. I wouldn't even take a chance of hanging it. I'd leave it out. He'll chase it. You left it too much on the plate, and that's going to burn right into his glove. Like I said, who is that out there in center?
I don't know. Good play. He seen the ball off the bat. I honestly thought he was burnt too. I'm not going to lie. And, you know.
That might be Thompson.
With the last few years of Junction baseball, when a ball's hitting the air, you kind of hold your breath a little bit. But he seemed pretty confident to go get that ball. He didn't panic and took a few steps back and got it.
I think that's Adrian Perry. Temple likes to work that inside of the plate. Coach,
what number is Thompson? They got his number on there?
13.
He's left field.
Okay, so that's Perry in center. Yep, I see the positions there now. Coach Emmett's going to get a mound visit here.
There is a basketball game tonight in El Dorado.
Oh, he's going to take Temple out.
Did you know about that?
With who?
It is South Ark against.
Oh, the championship games?
Yeah, it's for some kind of or conference or regional championship, something like that.
They're going to bring. I think that's Sims coming in to pitch. Go ahead and take us to a commercial break during this call. Sims is going to come on to pitch for Junction City. Got one out with a runner. Well, just a 1-0 count. Pulled him after one pitch. He was leaving everything on the inner half of that plate that last couple batters. I don't know. Coach Emmett seen something or Colton seen something. And good play over there on third base by Bo Maxey. Solid contact for the Rattlers. Just right at him. It's going to bring up the 5-hole, Cade Caldwell.
The camera caught that, too.
You're welcome. 2 outs. A little low. I haven't even seen Horatio or anybody pull up. I thought they were playing directly after this game. Ball into left field. He's got a beat on it. He's going to send us to the bottom half of the 4th inning. Play by Thompson out there in left. Good job of Sims coming in and throwing strikes.
Yeah, let them hit the ball and let your defense do some work.
They're starting to get a little bit of a sweet meat on the ball, though.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Which
you keep scoring runs.
Junction hit the ball in the bottom half of the inning. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
they've hit the ball every inning. I mean, they've put up numbers on the board every inning.
Yep,
you know, as for this Junction team, I don't think you can ask for anything more than scoring each inning.
I agree. You got any more? Bottom half of the 4th, Nemo Caldwell up to bat. Going to take the first pitch for a strike. Cade made that adjustment that last inning. He was kind of leaving stuff inside. The last couple batters, he's kind of found his groove throwing strikes. As I say that, he's going to paint Nemo right in the back of the numbers. Tried to throw a slider there. It got away from him.
And let's just make this clear, Nana. I have not said anything about the Arkansas Razorbacks. That is all been Brennan Cup over here. She's threatening me with no lunch tomorrow.
Well, I'm sorry that you're below 500 team.
We're just gonna
upset you.
We're just gonna make sure you don't get any Oreo.
Jordan said, "Darn, I thought y'all was messing with me about a live stream." This guy. That's perfect. He's got plenty of time to come for the next game.
Yeah. Only bottom of the 4th here. Unless we put up 5 more here. Or 15, 10, I don't know.